How's it going, everyone? Monspider here, and today is a really, really exciting day. I just woke up and I just got news of the new Pokemon TCG game finally coming out. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. Now, obviously, there's been talk about this for a while, but I haven't really wanted to address it until anything solid came out, and boy, did it come out. So what I want to do for this is take a look at the reveal trailer, go through that a little bit, and then go through the actual article that is on their website. I'll leave links to both of those in the description below so you can check them out for yourself. But I am super excited and I can't wait for this game to drop. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at this video and see what it looks like. How awesome was that? This is looking really, really cool. Unfortunately, there's no release date yet, which I'm really, really bummed about. I would have loved to see a release date, but I don't think it's going to be too long. The fact that they're putting this video out, and all the information, I'm pretty sure it'll be dropping this year, sometime soon. Your adventure waits. I cannot wait for this. So far, it looks like it's coming out on Apple, Android, PC, and Mac, so it's basically going to be everywhere as well. And there's actually quite a few things from this trailer which are really, really awesome, and a lot of quality of life improvements that I want to chat about quickly, because there are a few things there that I saw that actually looked really, really good. First things, it looks pretty basic. I like this new structure. It's a bit more streamlined. It's a bit easier to see everything. And again, there's a few, like I said, quality of life improvements. So like right at the top there, you can see how many cards on your opponent's deck. How many cards on your opponent's deck, how many cards are in their hand, and how many prize cards they got. At a glance, easy to see. Right off the bat, you can see everyone's HPs, which is really, really important for me as well. So it's very, very clear how much HP everything has, which again, it's just a small little quality of life improvement that makes it so much better. So like just looking at your screen, there's a lot more information. On the right hand side here, it looks like you can still see whether you can use your GX move or not. I presume that'll fade out. I'm not sure what these arrows are. I'm presuming it's the ability to retreat, because you can only retreat once per turn. So I'm assuming that is the icon to show whether you can retreat or not. Your personal timer as well, so your chess clock. And I'm assuming that these are your prize cards remaining as well. So again, there's a lot of information available at a glance. Now, of course, this, as it says on the screen, gameplay image is not final. So this may completely change. But as a first impressions, this is looking fantastic. Already, just this one freeze frame right here, so much better. There is so much more information at a glance. I don't have to go and count my opponent's hands, as you've seen me done numerous times. So just off of this is looking a lot better. I'm not seeing a discard pile, but I assume the discard pile will go just next to the deck there. And again, we'll also have, I presume, a counter. I'm not seeing one right now, but logically that makes sense. On the left as well, which is really, really exciting, and you can see it later in the trailer as well, your avatars are looking a lot better. Actual proper 3D models now, not just pictures. And it's looking like you got a lot of customization going. So it's looking a lot better right off the bat. Also, just looking at this, it does seem like there's actual icons to see if a Pokemon has Pokemon power or not. When it's on the bench. Not the active spots, but it looks like on the bench it shows when they have Pokemon powers, which is also very interesting. So, side note, I got totally distracted. There's a lot happening right now. But overall, just literally this first screenshot is looking amazing. Much, much better. One thing to look here quickly while we're going through this, it looks like they're taking from their previous games. Hey, it's my surname. They're going through different poses, which is what's really important. So it looks like you're going to be doing a lot of customization in your characters. Be able to change how they stand, and just make the character a bit more yours, which I think is quite important. So there's a bit more information, a bit more customization, which is quite cool. I assume that most of this will be cosmetic purchases. I'm okay with that, but we'll see how that goes in the future. But yeah, that's looking really, really exciting. That you can change up what your person's doing. And again, confirmation is going to be mobile as well as desktop, but we assumed that already. Alright, once again here, just a few things to talk about, really, really simple, but this is going to be the mobile layout, which actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent, but again, a few quality of life improvements. Like, again, it's very easy to see how much damage you're taking. It looks like the chat bar has moved to your left, so it's a bit easier to access, which is quite good. And a nice big end turn icon in the middle of the screen, which is very difficult to accidentally hit. Because there's been a few times where I've actually like come really close to accidentally hitting my retreat, my end turn icon when it was in the bottom right there. So I like that they've moved it over there. Again, it looks good. They've changed the layout of the bench as well to be, it looks like 3 top, 3 bottom. Well, sorry, it's looking like it's going to be not 3 top, 3 bottom. Cards at the top and cards at the bottom. It's like 2 and 3 or something like that. So it's looking better laid out. So overall, it's looking really, really good. Yeah, it is the Discord pile just next to it as well. So it looks like the format's going to be different from PC to mobile. And the PC one's going to be using the portrait layout as well, rather than the awkward landscape. Because I'm busy, like, I'm playing on my phone every now and again, and it doesn't look great. I mean, I'm sitting with one of the newer Samsung phones, and it doesn't look great. So I'm liking this new approach. It's looking good. The layout's looking very, very clean. Very easy to see information, which I think is very important, because sometimes in the previous version it can be a bit iffy. And again, it's almost like a 20-year-old launcher, so it makes sense. This is looking like a huge, huge facelift. So I am really excited about this. Yeah, let's carry on going. New battle animations, which look really, really cool, which I like a lot. Like new attack animations. There is something that was actually really important, which I noticed a bit earlier as well. Let's see if I can stop on it. There we go. On the actual card itself, when you click on it, it's now got the text on a white background. Thank you. Some of the cards are so difficult to read because they've got amazing art in the background. And it's great. I love it. But it makes it very, very difficult to read the abilities clearly and quickly. And when you're on a timer, that concise use of time is so important, because you need to, at a glance, know what's happening. And it was difficult previously. And yes, if you play the game enough, you'll know the abilities and. But this makes it a lot easier to understand what's going on. So thank you. Little quality of life improvements like this go the distance. They push it the distance. So this is looking fantastic. So really, really, really thank you for this. Just being able to clearly see what you can do. Perfect. Yeah, there, you can see it very clearly. So you can see that you can quite easily see exactly what's happening on the ability. So obviously when the card is not highlighted, it looks like normal. But it appears that once you bring it close and you actually inspect it, you've got the white background on it, which I really appreciate. I'm seeing the attack numbers in green. So I'm assuming that's showing a buff of some sort, if not weakness. Or I'm not entirely sure, it might not be weakness. But it's looking like it's showing that something's affecting the damage calc, which I like. So what I'm suspecting by that is it's showing you how much damage you're actually going to deal. I'm hoping that's what it's doing. So like after weakness or after resistance, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's doing the damage calc prior to you doing the attack, so you can see exactly how much you're going to do without having to math it in your head, which I know you should be doing in the first place because it's how you would do in real life. But it's a nice quality of life improvement. It's doing the presumably is doing the calc for you, which I really, really hope is something that happens. Just because it takes out some of those like gotcha moments where like you missed by like 10 damage due to like a miscalculation in your head. So I am hoping that that's what this is. That it's showing the damage after. I think it is. I really do think it is. That is showing damage after weakness. And presumably then after resistance. So that's looking really, really cool. So again, little quality of life improvement that's going to go a long way to make this that much better. Alright, nice easy format to being able to see your opponent's discard pile, and I assume your own discard pile. What's really, really cool with this is you've actually got different filters. So when you go through your opponent's discard pile, you can see all, which I assume is going to be the order in which they appear in the discard pile. Like, I'm not seeing a stack or non-stack. So I assume that this is just going to be the order in which they appear. But you can change to see which Pokemon are there, which trainers are there, and which energies are there. So again, a little quality of life improvement, but it's going to save you time and make things clearer. So this is looking like a really, really well thought out launcher. Or application, put it that way. So this is looking really, really good. Again, it's all these little changes which are going to add up to make a really, really great game. So thank you, Pokemon Company. And I assume Direwolf is still doing this. I actually don't know. I'm just double check that if Direwolf are still producing this game. But it's looking really, really good. So far, Pokemon Company, thumbs up. I am really happy with these. Really, really happy with these first images. I know images are not final. I'm aware of that. But if it looks like this, I am really, really happy. They've made a lot of changes which look good. And yeah, that's it for the video. So I'm just going to hop across now to the actual announcement on their webpage and take a look at that. I'll also look at quickly. Devices are included. Nintendo creatures in Game Freak, Apple and logo rich trademarks, Apple in US, other countries. Supported languages. Okay, so the supported languages, which is also important, which I was going to mention later, but I can mention it now. So the languages on launch are going to be English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Brazilian Portuguese. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages on launch. I would assume there'll be more after that fact, but it does cover a number of languages at launch as well, which is quite nice. So if you want to play in your home language, it will be possible for at least 6 of those languages, which is quite good. All right, let's pop across to what we're looking at here. So this is on the actual webpage itself. I'm going to go through everything here, see what bit more information there is as well. So again, like I said, talking about those 3D models, they are looking really, really good. Really good. Their art team went all the way with this. Looks like you're going to be able to do a lot more customization on what your individual is going to look like. And it looks like they're going to be making it a lot more personal, which I really, really do enjoy. And again, in part of that, as you can see right there, a lot more skin tones, a lot more hair colors. It's going to be a lot more fun actually customizing your character, which I really do appreciate. And I know there's a lot of people out there like me that really enjoys that aspect of RPG games where you can go out there and really make yourself look cool. Alright, so experience the newest way to play the Pokemon trading card game. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play, as well as Windows and Mac. So again, unfortunately no launch date, but hey, it's fine. I am super excited as is. So this little screenshot here. There are a few things to note here. I'm just going to zoom in properly. Yes, it is. All right. So a few things to note here quickly. Whoop, that went in a little bit too far. All right, but taking a bit of a closer look here. Home, ranked, and casual. It looks like we are finally getting a good ranked ladder, which I'm super, super excited about. So it looks like ranked is going to actually start making a bit more of a difference in this. Super excited. I think it's going to make the game a bit more competitive and a bit more fun to grind. Because the current TCG has kind of like a hidden ranked system, which is not the most clear in the world. This looks like it's going to be very clear, and it's going to make grinding for ranks a lot more fun. And again, it's bragging points. Like, yeah, I'm gold, I'm diamond, I'm plat, I'm whatever I am. It's bragging points. It sounds good, and it's something to work towards, which is good. Because you can set yourself those goals. Like, yeah, I want to be gold 2, I want to be gold 1. And you sit there and you grind towards and you work towards it. And that's a really good thing, because you're working towards something. And again, it's good for them because it gets them playtime. There's also casual, which is really good. Now, I like when you've got this option because it gives you the option to like throw a deck together and test it out, which is something you can't really do at the moment because you've only got one format, unless you want to test against AIs, which, no thank you. So that looks really, really cool. And it does help newer players because it gives that environment for, okay, cool, go here, practice first, have a few games before you kind of get ranked and then go into it. And it gives you time to practice a new deck. I mean, I do it in Dota when I'm focusing on a new hero, like I'm busy playing Silencer right now. So I can go into casual and I can play like 20 games before I feel confident jumping into ranked. You can do the same thing here. You can pick up your new Rillaboom deck, for example, and you can jump into like 10, 20 games of casual. Okay, cool, I get how the deck works. Alright, cool, let's jump into ranked and let's have some fun with it. So that's looking really, really cool. Another really big thing to talk about is Battle Pass. So it does look like they're going the Battle Pass route. Makes sense. I'm not surprised about this. It is the general format to go these days when you've got a free-to-play game, is you put a Battle Pass out. No surprises there. I'm not unhappy with that for a second. I'm very happy with that. I've got no issue with Battle Passes. I'm assuming the Battle Pass will be mainly cosmetic items and coins and things like that. Obviously, there's not enough information at the moment to truly speculate, but that's generally how the Battle Passes go. If you take a look at Pokemon Unite, it's something very similar, where a lot of what you're getting is cosmetic, as well as a few things which will help speed up your gameplay. So expect possibly that, where you'll be able to get items which may speed up gathering coins, for example, or like level you up quicker, things like that, like experience boosts. If you look at Call of Duty, you get experience boosts or gun boosts to give you experience, just to speed things up faster and level things up faster. So we may see something like that here as well, because I do see your profile's got a level as well. So again, you might get things which are just like level boosters. So I don't know, let me know what you think in the comments down below about a Battle Pass. Personally, I'm okay with it. I will probably pick up the first Battle Pass to see what it's like. And kind of go from there. But off the bat, first impressions, I'm okay with it. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. It's a free-to-play game, so they need a way to bring in money, and that also means there's going to be continued support for the game, which I think is very needed, because it's something we've seen with Pokemon TCG at the moment, where, and I'm not slamming Direwolf, any of the producers, developers, anything, but there's not as much support, as much continued support in the game. There's not a lot of new stuff. And I think something like this will allow for that avenue to be further explored. It'll be a bit easier for them to continue to develop the game if there's a continual cash flow into the game. Makes sense. You put effort where you get effort, where you get something out of it. So I'm actually really happy with the Battle Pass. And I'm really happy with cosmetic items. I'm always a fan of that. I keep going back to Dota. I've been playing Dota since like 2011. And it's a free-to-play game that you get money from cosmetics. It's a good system. It works. And I hope that they follow that system. I really hope it's not going to be too pay-to-winny, where you just get thrown booster packs by using real-world cash. I'm going to expect it, but from a few things on the screen already. But I hope it's not going to be too pay-to-winny. Because like I felt that with Hearthstone, where I felt like Hearthstone got a bit pay-to-winny. And I'm hoping that this is not going to be it. Moving on from that, I do see 3 different types of currency. So I'm not sure how those 3 different types of currency are going to work. Coins, I'm assuming the coins are going to be your general in-game cash. So as it is right now, your trainer tokens, I think it's going to be the same as that. The second one, I'm assuming is going to be real world money. So your gems. You pay $10, you get 100 gems. Something along those lines. So I'm assuming that's going to be your real world money. The third currency type, that might be like recycles. So like dust that you get in other games. Otherwise, possibly something for your aesthetic items, your cosmetics. So I'm not entirely sure what the third one would be, but I assume it's going to be something along those lines, where it's your cosmetics, your aesthetics, or it's your recyclables, your dust and things like that. So it might be something along with those lines. But again, I'm not entirely sure. I don't see a trade tab at the top here. You've got home, decks, profile, shop, and battle pass. Possibly under profile, you might get like the trading option. I don't see them removing the trading option because it's a huge part of Pokemon TCG, and I'll be really sad if that's gone. But I don't see it off the bat, so we'll see how that goes. One thing I do like, seasons. There are going to be seasons of ranked by the looks of this, which is super, super exciting. Already you can see like a little ranked icon there, as well as a Togepi, I presume baby rank. So that is really exciting. It's going to make it a bit more fun to grind, a bit more of an incentive to play more often, which is super, super exciting. A lot from one picture, I know. But that's looking really good so far. Let's zoom back out to 100%. Alright, let's see what else they got for us. Big red screen. I think my thing crashed. I think there was supposed to be something there, but I think it's now decided to just stop working. Alright, anyway. Take a look at the cards. The cards look good. I mean, they're ported images. I can't complain too much. Looks good. I'm happy with that so far. Bit more animation of them playing. It looks like that's just general content. Again, everything looks very good. It's very clear. You can see what you're doing. Clearly labels what they're doing as well. So you can very clearly see what attack they do, as it states at the bottom there, which is very good. Again, it looks like you can see Pokemon powers which are in play, which are very clear to see. And what is also quite nice from this, you can see what level the Pokemon are. So it's a basic Pokemon. It's a stage 1 Pokemon. And you can see it on their bench as well there. Stage 1 basic, stage 1 basic. So you can very clearly see what Pokemon are in play, which I really appreciate. Like, it's much easier to see how things work. Alright, taking another look at this. Create custom avatars. It looks like there's a lot more customability. That's the customization, sorry, that you'll be able to do. Changing your hair colors properly. One thing I do see is it's moved out completely again as well. Owned. So cosmetically, there are going to be ways to buy what it looks like, what you look like. So again, I accept it. Part of the battle pass, part of the way it's generating new revenue. I understand it. I'm not completely opposed to it. It's cosmetic. I am never opposed to cosmetic purchases with real world money. More than happy with it. My only issue, as I've stated very clearly previously, is when it gives you an advantage in game. I don't think hair color is going to give you an advantage in game. It's just going to make you look awesome. Alright, moving on from that, get new cards using in-game currency. I'm very happy with that. I'm a little bit confused about this. It looks like these purple gems, it's stating this with regards to talking about in-game currency. So I'm curious if these gems are in-game currency, and then this third tab is then going to be possibly purchases. So maybe there's two different types of in-game currency, tokens and what are these weird purple gems are. Because I see here in the fourth tab, you can buy coins, some coins with coins and some coins with these purple gems. So I'm a little bit confused with the difference between these two different currency types and how they're going to work. But it does look very exciting that you can buy the trainer's toolkit with presumably in-game currency, which is super, super exciting, because previously you can't do that. Like, as it currently is, you can use your in-game currency to buy booster packs and theme decks. That's it. Obviously, you get the cosmetics. I'm talking about, like, cards. That's it. But now it looks like you can actually buy the trainer's toolkit with in-game currency, which is really exciting. Participate in daily challenges. It looks like you're getting like ranked daily challenges as well, which is quite exciting. You're getting a number of daily quests, which is quite cool to bump up your rank. So it does look like your profile is going to have a rank similar to what it looks like in Pokemon Unite. I assume it's going to be a similar system to that. I do see that the battle pass, it looks like there's a battle pass and a premium pass, which means that similar to Unite, you're going to have basically your free-to-play battle pass and then your paid for battle pass, which will give you bonuses, which is what I assume you're seeing here, where on the left is what you get if you've just got the basic free-to-play battle pass, and on the right is what you get for having the premium battle pass. So you've got these three different currencies. So it looks, yeah, I don't want to speculate too much about this at the moment with the different currencies. I don't know a lot about it, but you will be getting more of the currencies with the premium battle pass, which makes sense. They've got to incentivize selling the product, so makes sense. But it looks like they're following a very similar business model to Pokemon Unite, which I think is alright. And on the last tab over here, customize your experience with accessories. So it looks like you're going to be able to buy deck boxes, card sleeves, and coins a lot more regularly with currencies. So you can pick up like the Marnie ones like that a bit easier, which I'm quite excited about. I quite like that. It's cool. It's cool to have like custom deck boxes and everything. So I'm really, really excited about this. Like this is looking good. I'm curious how the currencies are going to work, obviously, but so far it's looking very, very good. And I like here drop rates, so you can actually see what you're getting and how often you're getting it. So I like that. You know your chances of what you're getting. And this sentence has got me very excited. Keep an eye out for new decks and future announcements as the Pokemon trading card game live experience continues to improve and evolve. I am hoping we're going to be seeing some more theme decks and things like that included into the game. So this is very, very exciting. I think it's going to continue improving, continue getting better. So I'm very, very excited about this. I think this is definitely a step in the right direction. It's a long time overdue, and I'm really, really glad that they're doing this. So this is looking good so far. I'm trying to see if this is Direwolf. I'm not seeing Direwolf's name here anywhere, so I'm very curious as if Direwolf are actually going to be producing this game. I'm just trying to see if I can find that. But so far, this is looking really, 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 really good. I'm super excited about this. Yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below if there's any news I've missed or anything that you want to talk about that I haven't stated. But so far, it's looking really, really good. I'm a little bit curious. I'm not seeing different tabs for the different play formats, but there must be. So I'm hoping that there's different ranked for like theme and standard, and like theme, standard, legacy, and all of that. I'm not seeing it here, but again, this is literally at a glance from a screenshot. But I'm assuming it's still going to be there. I'm hoping they're going to keep those formats and not just have it standard. Yeah, I really hope they're not going to keep it just like only have standard. I hope there's still going to be a theme format. But I'm not seeing it, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. But we'll see what it's like. It's definitely too early to speculate about that. But overall, I am super excited. This is looking fantastic. It's a well-needed facelift, and I cannot believe I've been talking about this for 28 minutes already. It feels like 2 minutes. So I am so excited. Please let me know down in the comments below if I've missed any of this exciting news. And yeah, just like what you think about this, because this is looking absolutely awesome. And I am so excited about this. Like, it's looking so good. Man, it's looking so good. So definitely let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Alright, everyone. Yeah, let's leave on this really exciting note. I'm very keen to hear what comes next. And hopefully we're going to get some new news and a release date really, really soon. As always, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time. Cheers. Enjoy.